I'm Keith Peters with the Palo Alto Weekly. With me is Nathan Beak, a senior on the Pinewood basketball team. Last week he played in 3 West Bay Athletic League games. Pinewood won all 3. During the week he scored a total of 66 points. He had 13 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. On Saturday night he scored a career-high 40 points in a victory over Pinewood School. That win put Pinewood into first place in the WBAL with a 10-1 record, and for that performance he is the Palo Alto Weekly Boys Athlete of the Week. Obviously the 2 games leading up to Saturday's game were important because it kept you in position to challenge for first place, but Saturday night's 40-point outing, career best. Most people have no idea what it takes to score 40 points. Your previous best was 29. How in the world did you get 40?
I wish there was some kind of formula I could tell you. Looking back, it's almost a dream to me too. It was one of those nights where the basket was as big as the ocean itself. Try to do it everywhere from the court, whether it was from the threes, free throw line, making some layups. And obviously when you have basically an amazing supporting cast, it just makes your job easier because they got to account for 4 other guys. And for Coach to be able to have his full belief in putting me in and letting me stay in, I guess you have to have some time on the court to score 40. And for it to be a close game and for the teammates to trust me with the ball, it was a blessing, honestly. So,
at what point during the game do you know that it's different than another game, as far as you just know everything you're going to shoot is going to go in almost?
I'd have to say it was probably my second 3. It spun around the basket, hit the rim maybe 3 or 4 times, and when that one fell in, I could tell it was going to be my night. And then there was one 3 where I was certain I was going to miss. I was jogging back, expecting it to bounce off the front of the rim, and when that one went in, I just threw my hands up in the air. I was like, maybe the stars were lining up that night or something, but it was my night.
That was sort of a Steph Curry shoot it, turn your back to the basket, and it still went in.
Yeah, I tried to channel my inner Steph Curry right there.
The season, your senior year got off to a slow start. You guys were 3-5. You had a different coach. At that point, he left. Jason Peary, who had coached Pinewood previously, took over. You guys were 3-5 when he took over. Since then, you've won 11 games out of 13. So what has been the difference? What turned things around for you guys?
There's not enough good things I can say about this coach. His belief and his true belief in us is undying, and we know that. I mean, we can tell when he talks to us that he wants to put our best interest first, and obviously he has the utmost respect in the players. And as soon as he came, I mean, we all heard of Jason Peary. He's a legend here at Pinewood, but when we saw him on day one, the things that he said, it was one of those things where if you respect your coach, we'll believe everything he says, and to put 100% effort behind the leader, and he is our leader. I mean, he'll tell you differently, but he's the reason why we had such good success, and I mean, we can only thank him. Yeah.
What do you think this year's team is all about? What are the strengths of this year's Pinewood team?
Actually, the first thing we did on our practice was we made a constitution of our team, and we were kind of slipping from it. And the things we wanted to focus on was obviously defense. We're not the biggest team. We're not the most physically imposing team, but if we're always the better defensive team, that was our first thing: be the better defensive team, and offense will come along. And as the record shows, Jason's philosophy has worked. It's almost perfection. So.
Your first 2 seasons at Pinewood, your freshman, sophomore year, you came away with a CCS championship. Last year you got to the finals, lost in the finals, and obviously you'd like to get back and finish off with another championship.
Yeah, I think losing is probably the best motivation anyone can find, and the way that we lost was a close one, and I mean, no one likes to break. I mean, you win 2 in a row, you never want to break that streak, and to lose in the championship was especially heartbreaking. And that was our fuel for the 4 other seniors that are on the team with me, and we've just been using that this entire season to hopefully win a CCS championship, go to NorCal's, and maybe bring home Pinewood's first state championship. That'd be a dream come true.
Good luck the rest of the way. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.